So we've been experiencing lots and lots of issues with Dialpad ever since we've had their service. I was a beta tester back in 2001 for this company and for VoIP. But today, their service, even though they offer a lot of features for a really good price point, their service and their support team and their website are pretty unreliable overall. And so is their VoIP service. We have calls that constantly disconnect. I was on a call with somebody the other day. Um, After 21 minutes, it disconnected, called back, disconnected after 3 minutes, called back again, disconnected after one, and then again, disconnected after 19 minutes, and then again, disconnected after 1 minute. So that's just one example of one call. I would show you the screen, but I don't want to reveal the phone numbers and the names, etc. And it's just a pain for me to blur all that out for you. Anyway, so here we are on the Dialpad website. I'm in the help page. I just want to find out what devices are supported because I saw a list of their supported devices, and the ones that the ATA, which is the analog, the digital to analog phone converter. We currently use a Poly, was it a Poly 200, and they want you to buy a Poly 302 or a 300, claiming that the 200 is no longer supported. Well, the problem is that the Poly 302 and the 300 are at the end of their life. So after, what is it, December of 2023, they're no longer going to be supported. They're end of life from the manufacturer. So Dialpad's telling you that that's what they support, which is absurd. They need to update their, they need to get some more modern devices to claim that they can support it. Now, here's an example of the website not working very well. This is on their help page. It says there's a big search engine here or search field. And let's see. See that? Now when I hit enter, you can't click on this. There's no button here. Okay, so but when you hit enter, it doesn't do anything. It'll bring this up. It doesn't do anything. Why is this even here? Why is this search box even here? The search field does not work. If I type in to the bottom right here, if I type in supported devices, they don't tell you anything. It doesn't tell you anything about their supported devices. Their website, they need to redo everything. Their help support team are pretty useless from my experience. We have an issue where we bought 2 cell phones and we ported our phone numbers over to a new provider, to AT&T from another provider. And when we did that, the Dialpad app stopped working on our phones. So we can dial numbers using the Dialpad app and using our cell phones just fine. But when we attempt to dial the main number here, which is our main Dialpad number, from our cell phones, not even using the app, but from our cell phones, it will ring once and then disconnect. It will go straight to voicemail. So if we are logged into the Dialpad app and we attempt to use the cellular network to make a call to our main number, it will disconnect. If I log out of the Dialpad app on the cell phone and then use the cellular network to try to call the Dialpad main number, it works. Then we try it again. If we log into the Dialpad app, but we're using the cellular network, not the Dialpad app, to attempt to make a call it disconnects if we try to call the Dialpad main number. Support have been pretty useless so far. It took 20 messages, I would say, and I explained it in clear detail, a step-by-step process. And they still didn't understand what I was trying to convey. And I'm a technical person. I've written technical manuals, hundreds of them. So I literally broke it down piece by piece, and they still didn't understand what I was saying. They asked me to make a video about it. So I made a YouTube video demonstrating it. Haven't heard back from them. It's been a few days. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But ever since that last ticket, the last message that I sent to them, we've been experiencing these disconnect issues. And they're going to say, oh, it's not us, because that's always what they say. They always say it's not them. But I was able to prove that it's their app by demonstrating. And the app that we downloaded from the Play Store, it's a beta app. It's not even a production app. It's a release candidate. I can't remember what number, but it's a release candidate beta app. And when I pointed that out, I said, this isn't even a production version that you've made us download. They said, oh, it's not a beta. Well, I know that in fact a release candidate is a version of a beta. It's still a beta. It's still not a final version. So, and they're arguing with me about that. So the version even says RC3. And they even said in their email, yeah, it's a release candidate 3, but it's not beta. I mean, that's who I'm dealing with. So your Dialpad, if you're considering getting Dialpad, I would not recommend it. Yeah, they have great pricing, great price points for the features. On paper, it looks awesome, but this company, they're pretty useless. And when you do a search and everybody says, oh, they're one of the best out there, they are not. They are not one of the best. Not anymore. Not for a long time, really. Anyway, that's my rant for now regarding Dialpad. I do not recommend them at all. Thank you for watching. This is Hot Tech Hillbilly out.